kick-off routine.
Most of his time at Newcastle, he's played as a striker on his own. He's played behind the front striker. He's played out wide, and
Anthony Taylor,
but he soon bounces back up again.
Lacazette, and with the Guendouzi. Here he is, the Welshman, as well gets a touch. Maitland-Niles, who's playing at right wing-back these days and playing well. The Arsenal youngster just got a touch to that. Arsenal still in the ascendancy here, Iwobi, but he's down here in London, of course, these days. A chance to get it into this level of league football, but he scored almost 100 goals in club games. Trying to Arsenal back line move there. It wasn't easy for Guendouzi. Nudging it on to Lacazette. Fit to play, returning today. And, Arsenal having to make that late change. Lacazette is quick. He's kept it alive for Arsenal here, trying to squeeze it in. Haven't really made a chance as yet. But they might have one here. They've got a goal, even better. But no, is it? Monreal and Unai Emery will be annoyed because
of what drop points means as players, and
it's a typical piece of power. Last Premier League game seems a long time ago. Oh, Lacazette, the flag is up. With a throw, there's a position to catch.
Different teams, different powerhouses, if you like. I think we've seen enough with it to realise that it does go around in cycle.
Rondon ahead of it. Jose Perez to the right. Goes to Rondon. Looks for Perez. Cut out by penalty in that game.
Defensively, they know the jobs. Newcastle, yes, they are going to get moved around the pitch, but as and when they can get into a good shape, they do that.
Coach, he's got a group of players that need to defend better than they were when he took over, than they were at the start of this. Into Rondon. Out by Ramsey, and the flag is staying down, but in the end a bit of confusion. Guendouzi, Kolasinac, Mustafi gets it back to Maitland-Niles here. It's one of the consequences of many. Iwobi, it's a clever ball and a good run from Lacazette, and good spot by. Here's on the same monitor, should I say. Same sentiment about that, but here is the Arsenal free kick, and here Socrates looked as though that was going to stripes of Newcastle. Shoving going on in the middle. Matt Ritchie again was a player involved, and he's turning to the assistant. Just guests. Here's Kolasinac. Dominic gets his head there. 30 Premier League matches. But Newcastle only won once. They could be in trouble here. Ramsey! This one's going to count for Aaron Ramsey. Approaching the half-hour mark, and the Newcastle resistance is broken by the man who's leaving, but you wouldn't know that in his performances, Aaron Ramsey.
It's a deadly finish, isn't it? He's onside, Lacazette. It's a meaning, not part of it, because he is.
And here is Rondon. He knocks up. In the right area for Iwobi to try and hunt down.
Forward tap in. I think they do need to be a bit more responsible when the ball does get played forward to Rondon.
Out, even though he's on his way out of the club. Lacazette had to make up the full ticket defensively. But Newcastle have players who can trouble them. Iwobi. Link up with Wales. Game of the season against the defending champions Manchester City. And then in January away to West Ham. Not deep enough. That's a push to stay onside. Into Lacazette. Lovely dummy by Ozil, work with Iwobi. This is just very good play. That would have...
Illness as well, to a certain degree, on a vast number of occasions, has took play to that real consistent output that...
Might come for Lacazette again. And it certainly comes for Ozil, who stands it up, the flag. Left back. And Ramsey. Sold Maitland-Niles a bit short there. For Lacazette. His confidence on the ball is certainly useful as a left wing back. Here they have been good. Here's a chance to do the same thing again. Just overhit again. Kolasinac. Won't be in a tight corner, but he helps Arsenal get out of it. And here's Lacazette. There's a great stop on the line by Matt Ritchie. Second half. Who knows, maybe able to turn it around, but Arsenal will have other ideas.
The ball too well this
There's
game.
your point there.
Almost to the actual tee, wasn't it? In the sense
A cheeky eye for goal. He's making a different run, but it was aimed more towards Mustafi. Then Iwobi gets out. There is Hayden. Almiron. Ramsey hoping to get a corner. Kolasinac maybe hoping to get a cross. He was just caught a little bit sideways on, and Newcastle revving for. Find a replacement here. Carl Jenkinson hasn't played very much for Arsenal. Trying to challenge in another country. He's an England under-21 player of the pile here, and they did put together a few delightful attacks in the first half. Probably not quite as more promising. With Almiron, Yedlin's coming in. Rondon, of course. Nice dummy by Ozil for Lacazette. It'll be a great goal if they can finish it up. He's got a wonderful record in the
occasion, isn't it? Nice first touch on the corner by Lacazette. He's played onside. There's Ozil. You can see what
opportunity to go third in the table. Iwobi. Dizzy scrapping for it again. He's become very popular here very quickly. The Invincibles, but they haven't had perhaps the consistency. Oh, and Lacazette boning it and bouncing it. Yellow card for Monreal.
Shown the intent to get forward and supplement the attack. I think he's not been quite himself.
I venture to say that Leno could have picked that up actually. Quickest, and Lacazette's got away from him. Aubameyang's in the middle. And, a free kick to be defended or not. It is defended in the end. Clever ball from Aubameyang. Clever cross, but from an offside position. Second goal, you feel, would be enough for Arsenal to nail down the win. To aggravation, to a muscle strain. You wonder now, every time there is a slight injury, whether when he goes down the top. Here's Aubameyang with fresh legs and fast legs, looking for Lacazette. Work from Mustafi. The Emirates. And perhaps at the beginning of the game you might say, well, make sure we're still in it with 20 minutes. Newcastle don't get very far, and it is right to ask a pertinent.
Perfectly serviceable.
Getting what a ball that is to Maitland-Niles. Well dealt. Good challenge by Guendouzi, typical challenge. Aubameyang coming in. Maybe Matt Ritchie. Yedlin, whose time at Tottenham hasn't really been noted, I don't think, but away at the Asian Cup, where Japan finished runners-up to Diame. Trying to do something to mark his 100th Newcastle appearance tonight, and then across in. Aubameyang, I think quite rightly, was in at the far post. Monto took it well. Guendouzi on the shot. Aubameyang, Lacazette settles it surely for Arsenal. There's the combination, and that's what they've been paying for.